Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Normally I prepare 16 pages speech, but today I decide even 1.5 page, but I'll turn it and put it in my pocket. So then I'll speak my mind, I'll speak my heart to you today. First, let me welcome you all and say thank you for coming. Thank you for my team at the Gulf Research Center who support me to make sure that such an event is successful. And this is the 8th year, by the way, for those whom they are attending it for the first time. We have close to 2,500 people have attended the Gulf Research meeting. Approximately 1,600 research paper referee have been submitted, and we have it on the website. Close to 50 books already we have published out of this Gulf Research meeting at Cambridge University. I would like to thank all those contributors, all those researchers, all those whom they came a long way, far away from home, dedicated to the research and studies of the Gulf, contributing their time and effort. There are many friends in this hall that they do make sure to come every year because they believe in this important academic meeting. They find it quite interesting. Some years they present papers, and some years they are the moderator or they are the chair of the workshops. A few years ago, we have reached 600 participants. And then I said, that's a lot, because Cambridge, we don't have a hall that can take 600 people. So we try to reduce the number and focus on the quality and the number of the workshop. This year, it's 9 workshops, but at least there is 230 people participant. Some of them, they will arrive tonight, and you will see them tomorrow. There is a quality work coming out of these research papers, and they focus a lot on the Gulf studies. And I'm very glad to see many students of Master and PhD, they refer back to the Gulf Research meeting, and they refer back to the books published at the Gulf Research meeting. So I would like to thank you first for coming, and I'd like to thank all those researchers and the contributors. I would like to thank all the moderators and all the chair of the workshop. One of them, my dear Professor Tim Niblick, and my dear good professor also, Professor Giacomo Luciani, whom they have believed in this idea from day one, and they have never hesitated to contribute their time and their effort. My friends from the Cambridge University, and I can see Professor Jeffrey Edward and Ambassador Stewart Lane and Professor Yasser Suleiman, they've all given us a good support at this university. The university and the faculties and the people of Cambridge have always welcomed us and really made sure to support us and to give us all their support. So thank you for everybody, and thank you for all the contributors whom they have participated to share with us the cost of such an important academic meeting. The second issue I'd like to speak about it. In life, you may have a sad day. And for me this year, my sad day was 5th of June, when I waked up in the morning seeing that there was a resolution by 3 countries in the GCC decide to cut relation with Qatar. I'm not here to argue or to explain or to say why that have happened or what should have happened. I understand government have their own interest, and they base their decision in their own interest. But at the same time, I felt like I'm losing something very dear to my heart. I myself have believed a lot on the Gulf unity. I believed, in fact, in the year 2000, when I founded the Gulf Research Center, it's recorded in one of our documentary films about the GRC. I say, if the GCC was created because of political and security reason, it is the right of its own people to keep it and not to lose it. And I myself have always believed in that and worked very hard, contributed from my side whatever resources I can put and whatever time and effort whoever I can encourage, whatever political lobbying I can do amongst all the 6 GCC countries. I've always looked at them as the same, and I've always respected my friend from every GCC country the same, and I gave him the same respect I will give it to all my Saudi colleagues. But it was a sad day for me, and I really hope deep down inside me, I don't want to see that we lose this 40 years of effort to bring the 6 countries together. I wish, and I'm sure, we have a great leadership in the region, that they will overcome that, and they will deal with the issue. And I hope, I really hope, truly inside me, to see that over, and we see the relation back to normality between the countries. But by the way, even if there is a difference between governments, between the people, we have no difference. I have my friends here from Qatar, from Bahrain, from Kuwait, from Oman. We are all here in this room, and we all believe on the same cause that I believed in it. And for them to support, to continue, to come, to attend, that shows all the commitment we have. So as far as we, the people from the Gulf, we still have the same belief. Government, they will settle between them, and they will come up with decision, and hopefully that will be soon and not late. The third point I want to mention is regarding this panel discussion. It's great to have a dream and to have plan in the region. We have 2030, 2025, 2050, 2040, all different 20s. But I can say we do have challenges to achieve all of those plans and wishes and so on. And the challenge is basically, in my opinion, and I don't want to enter into the panel, but this is a preparation to pass it on to Professor Tim Niblik. I think the 5 key challenges, in my opinion, are very simple. 1, we need to have a better legislation. We don't have enough legislation to deal with the privatization of a lot of sectors that the government wish to have. So everybody should work hard to have a better legislation that we need for the future economic plans. Second, we need to build capacity on the government side and on the private sector side. Both sides, we need to build capacity to be able to deal with the changes. It's true in some country you can have a KGB intelligence officer and make him a president, but it's very difficult sometime in the privatization to have a security officer and make him head of a corporate where profit should be more than the loss to be able to survive and to stay. So building capacity is very important. Third, we need to attract investment. And FDI, to attract them, they need to have a political stability in the region. And that's very important for them. There is a lot of attractive projects. I'm sure some of the colleagues here will talk about it. But of course, this requires a lot of hard work also to attract this investment. We need to have, fourth, we need to have a reasonable oil prices. If we don't have around $50, it will be difficult to have that. So those are some of the challenges. I would like to open the floor for Professor Tim Niblik to chair and to moderate the opening session. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for the speakers for coming. I appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy the next 2.5 days here in Cambridge and have a wonderful time. Thank you very much.